Hello, my name is Paul Johnson, a member of the Lutheran Church of Atonement. This is Black History Month, and we are honoring some of our Atonement past members who have had an impact in our church and community. So I'm asking Aunt Mr. Johnson, my wife, about some of the memories and thoughts about Colonel Isaac Freeman, a past leader and pillar of our church and community.
Hello. As stated, I am Artmisha Johnson. I have been a member of Lutheran Church of Atonement for almost 60 years, and that's when I met Colonel Isaac Freeman. My impression was what a huge presence he is in the life of this church. He was well respected, a leader, skillful, always had an answer to your problem. There are many things that I remember about Colonel Freeman, but I think probably the most memorable thing I remember was they needed a chairperson for our church anniversary. And that was a huge task because I've seen the anniversaries before, and that's something that I really didn't want to have a part of as far as being the leader. But I was asked if I would chair the committee, and I was very skeptical, and I was about to decline, and Colonel Freeman said, "Mrs. Johnson, if you take that position, I will help you." And I said, okay. And true to his word, he helped me through the whole process. And he made it a joyful experience because he knew what was needed and what to do. He'd been there. And he was there not to try to make you feel like you didn't know, but he made you feel like you really knew what you were doing because he had that type of personality and leadership skill. I remember the very last Sunday, we had a congregational meeting. He was the president of our congregation, and we were talking about an issue that needed to be resolved. And he presided over the meeting and took care of everything. And as we were leaving, he said, "Mrs. Johnson, did I do okay?" And I was trying to figure out why he asked me that because he always conducts the meeting and get things done. But I said, "You did fine, as always." So I remember that. And he was a colonel in the Army, and you could feel that he had some of the best training and very good life skills and was prepared for anything. So he prepared our church for things to come. He was not only a pillar in the community, but in Senate and other churches, they knew him. And I'm so glad that we crossed paths. Colonel Freeman loved atonement. Colonel Freeman loved God, and he loved his family. So I would say that if you ask any member what do you know about Colonel Freeman, they would have something positive to say. Now, I would always say that he was a man who had extraordinary strength. His strength and his faith was unwavering. So I just thank God that we crossed paths. And if the young people ask who Colonel Freeman was, if they look back at this tape, this video, they will know that he was someone that was always respected and loved. So I thank you for the opportunity for this.